that we always like to go over and that Jan goes over with us is, number one, thank you so much for being a part of our family. We are so glad to have you and so glad to welcome you into the nursing profession. You have worked so hard to get here, and we're just so proud of all the accomplishments you have. So remember, we all still have one, well, not all, but most of us still have another hurdle to overcome. And that hurdle would be the NCLEX, your last test, your last hurdle you got to jump to get there. And I promise you, you are prepared, you will get there. You will get there fighting tooth and nail sometimes, but you will get there. But remember, we always try to encourage everyone to take your NCLEX just as soon as you can, just because of the statistics that are out there. After 3 months, you have a 25% less chance of passing it on your first try. After 6 months after graduation, it's a 50% less chance. Obviously, it does not get better after that. So remember, you are prepared, you have the knowledge, and you will get there. You will cross that finish line, and we are here for you. We will reach out to you and ask you how you're doing. Unfortunately, I like to call it stalking, but I will be stalking you. I will be looking at you, sending you emails, asking you how it's going. I want to know your successes. I want to know that you've gone back to school and started your MSN program or your NP program. I want to know that you got a new job working at such and such place doing whatever. I want to know these things. Yes, I may come and ask you, hey, you ever thought about being a coach? But, on the other hand, I just want to know how you're doing and how things are going. There's no ulterior motive. I just want to know what's going on with you because we do consider you part of our family. And we do like to check up on you and hear from you. It is those things. As everyone has told you before, you have now achieved and obtained probably one of the hardest degrees you will ever achieve and obtain. But remember, it gets easier as you go back. You'll be so surprised. I know you hear us say that and you think they're crazy, but really it does. So just know, move into that, enjoy it, really live this. So as you get out there, there's one muscle that sometimes as nurses we forget to stretch. There's one muscle that sometimes doesn't get as much of a workout as it should, and that is our empathy muscle. That's what we like to call it. It can start to atrophy on you. Just remember when you get out there that the people that we are caring for sometimes are having the most joyous day of their life, but yet on a same unit that we may think of are having the worst day of their lives. You are that person that's there for them. You're caring for them. And it can take a toll. We have that. It's in us, and we do take those things on. And you'll take that on as a nurse everywhere you go because that's the empathy muscle you have. So even when, Regina's calling you for the 18th time in a row about, the role transitions course, you will stretch that empathy muscle and you will love her and care for her and help her through that, through blatant honesty. But you will work through that, but you'll see that with your patients. You'll get in there and, we call it sometimes compassion fatigue because we get out there and we really do have that and we feel that, but you've got to stretch that muscle, you've got to work that muscle, you've got to know, when you get onto a floor and you've been there for a long time, sometimes you forget that empathy because to you it's what you do every day, but for the person you're caring for, this is a life-altering event for them in that moment. So remember to stretch that, remember to work that. Remember to celebrate the highs that are there at your job every day with those nurses and dietary and respiratory therapy and caseworkers. You want to celebrate those successes that you have as a team because there are so many successes in nursing. It is that profession that people look to for your honesty and your integrity, and you have that in you. You will achieve great, great things. And just remember, this is the first step on your journey. And we are here to help you at any moment for any step on your journey so that we can help you get to wherever it is you're trying to go. So we are so proud of you. We're so excited for you. Hope you enjoy every minute of what you've done. You deserve it. Take that vacation after the NCLEX. Have that wedding after the NCLEX. Go on that honeymoon you've been putting off till after the NCLEX. But when all that's done, get out there and enjoy because you have earned it and you have entered a profession that welcomes you with open arms. We are so excited for each and every one of you. Congratulations. Since one of our illustrious people can get here right away, I'd like to go ahead and just have all the graduates again come back up to the front so we can get a picture all together as a team. So those of you that want to get your camera, bring your flowers. You all have them. Bring your flowers. You've got new hardware. You've got new things. Hopefully your pin's still somewhat on you. So here, I'll let you guys get in. Okay, you got the
Press the
camera?
button, it'll take a picture.
Okay.
It's easier.
All right. You ready?